Okay. Okay. Before I start this video, let me set this up. Oh my god. This is actually the first live videos I made since I moved to this place. Oh my god, why is it so close? Okay, hold on a sec. Let me charge this phone. So yeah, I'm gonna compare this phone and then my Note 20 Ultra and then my Note 10 Plus that I'm using right now to do live. Because it's gonna be a long video, so I would rather just do it live to explain to you what are the differences. Because surprisingly, I'm actually using 3 phones and my girlfriend using 3 phones as well too. The S10 Plus, no, the S10, and then the S20 FE, and then the A10, the Indian version. So we're gonna talk about this. Just give me one sec. Let me see. Wow, this is such a very dark. Hold on a sec. I need a plug for this. Oh, I have this. I have wireless charging here. So right now I am actually doing. So this is my new place right here, and outside you can see it's super dark. It's like a storm coming. I don't know what happened, but anyway, so we are doing a live. Holy crap! This is one of the. Okay, let me see. Hold on a sec. I want to share this link to everyone. Hold on a sec. Just be patient, guys.現場直播。So apparently there's a lot of fans in Hong Kong that have been watching my videos. So that's why I want to kind of like mix a little bit like Chinese and English at the same time so both of you guys can understand what I'm talking about. So that's why. 現場直播，現場直播，講解下，講解下。 電話電話 Oh my goodness. Okay, so today we're going to talk about the differences, all the differences on the phones and things like that. So one of the things that we talk about is the Note 10 Plus, the Note 20 Ultra, and this brand new phone, the Z Flip 3. Okay, I will tell you guys what my experience on this phone and how does it look like and how do I experience on this one as well too. Because I don't want to record this as in a video because it's going to be very long compared with three phones. But this is going to be my personal experience on this phone, and I hope you guys like this video. Subscribe, I don't know, do anything you want. But today we're just going to talk about these three phones. What are the experience? Because 2020, the S21, the S20 FE, the S22 is going to come out soon. The Note series, as you know, is not going to come out anymore this year. So we are going to be looking at the Note S22 replacing the Note series, which means that we'll be including S Pen, including all these like little features what the Note has into the S22. So no more Note series, but a lot of people will think like, should you get the Note series or not? Or should you like switch to the iPhone or whatever? It's up to you. This channel is everything about Samsung, but the thing is like I would like to say that like it actually depends on yourself. If you love to try iPhone, go ahead. But a lot of people, even though you own a Samsung phone right now, there's a lot of things that like not being recognized. A lot of small little features. It's not like difficult to learn, but there's a lot of small little features that a lot of people didn't know about on a Samsung phone. And I see a lot of people, I have a lot of people that use Samsung phone. I have a lot of people use iPhone, and a lot of people, they use the Samsung phone as in the iPhone. It's the same thing. It looks like the same thing, but there's a lot of features inside that a lot of people didn't know about it. And a lot of people may think like, you know what, I'm gonna switch back to iPhone because it looks the same. But technically, it's not the same. It's actually very different. But a lot of people didn't know the features. That's why they think it's the same. But if you just learn about little features here and there, it will actually create a lot of difference on the Note series or even the S series. But it just depends how you want to learn it, or when you like how you want to, like I don't know, like if you want to spend some time learning your phone, it's not that hard to learn about the S series or the Note series or even the flip phones. A lot of people will talk about the flip phones. It's not good. But a lot of people will say so many different things. But when you actually holding up flip phones or folding phones, it's actually pretty different. It's actually very handy. You can take pictures like that. You can watch your series or TVs. Just put the phone like this, and you can actually watch TV already, without even a TV stand, without even a phone stand or whatever. It's so easy to operate. But a lot of people didn't know about this. They just talk about, like, oh, why do we need the flip phones or the folding phones? There's a lot of reason why you need the folding phones or the flip phones. Okay, so in general, we're going to talk about the Note 10 Plus right now. And then we're going to talk about the Note 20 Ultra. And then we're going to talk about the Z Flip 3. And then we're going to talk about the S20 FE. Because my girlfriend using the S20 FE. And she has the A10 as well too. And then she has the S10 as well. The S10 is kind of like, the screen is a little bit like damaged at the front, same as my Note 10 Plus. But the phone is still pretty good. Take great pictures. Until right now, it's still taking great pictures. It's pretty fast. It doesn't lag. Everything is really good. So the S10 is actually really good phone, I think. Consider the price that she paid. I think with her contract, she only pay, I don't know, like $330 Canadian, which is pretty good. So I would say like that phone is pretty awesome. Okay, look, so let's talk about the S10, Note 10 Plus. So I got this Note 10 Plus roughly 2 years ago. I think a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. And I'm still using this phone. The only bad thing about this phone is it's cracked on the front screen, but yet I can still use this phone. I use my S Pen a lot on that phone, but because with the cracked screen, there's a little thing on the screen that because it's cracked. So when you write on the screen, it's a little bit bothering. But at the same time, as you can see right now, the camera is good. It's pretty clear. And the storage size, I have to talk about this. The Note 10 Plus, if you can get out there and find a Note 10 Plus, in 2022, if you can get a Note 10 Plus, you should go buy it because they come with the SD card slot. They come with minimum 256 gig, and they have Google storage. So basically, your phone can stack up all the way to 1 TB storage. Because as you know, Flip or even the Note 10 Plus, Note 20 Ultra, they only have 128 gig. But this phone here is 256 gig. Okay, this phone right here, Note 10 Plus, is 256 gig with the SD card slot, memory card slot. So at the end of the day, if you can get out there and find a Note 10 Plus, I highly suggest you to get one because it's actually a very, very, very good phone. The S Pen, doesn't matter if the milliseconds it change, it doesn't really affect me that much. If you write 9 milliseconds, all it matters is you still have the S Pen, you pull the S Pen, you start writing on the phone, you put the S Pen back, your notes will be saved, right? That's the neat part of the Note series. Doesn't matter it's faster or slower, it's going to be the same, okay? So the S series, the Note 10 Plus, I would suggest people to get this phone because it's bigger storage, battery is a little bit better, I think, and then it's more lighter and thinner. Compared to the Note 20 Ultra, it's a little bit heavier, especially the camera at the front right here. Because the front right here is, I can show you right now. This is the problem. It comes out, right? I actually recently kind of like fixed this camera part. It was broken before, but I replaced it. But at the end of the day, like Note 10 Plus, I would say is pretty good. You should go find it if you have a chance to. I don't know, if someone's selling Note 10 Plus, you should go get it. It's really good phone. It's updatable, okay? The SD card, you can go up to 1 TB. The internal storage is 256 gig. You will have no problem with the storage. And I can guarantee you, your Note 10 Plus can last at least 5 to 6 years, okay? Guaranteed. So as I said, if you can find the Note 10 Plus out there, you should go get this phone. It's pretty good, I would say. And yeah, the price I don't think is going to be very expensive anymore. Okay, let's see. Note 10 Plus. Yeah, Note 10 Plus right now, they can sell for like $500. Oh my God, that's my dog right there. Can you hear that? That's my dog, puppy. Live comparison. Yeah. So Note 10 Plus is good. I put a lot of apps. I think I have like more than like, I don't know, 60 gig apps. I have a lot of apps inside. And I can tell you right now that like the Note 10 Plus, I still cannot using too much storage. I can never finish using 256K because I have SD card and stuff like that. One of the problem with the iPhone is the iPhone has like they don't have memory card slots. So iPhone usually have memory problems, okay, storage problems. You got to know this part. If you switch to iPhone, you're gonna have storage problems. their system files is already 1/4 of your storage. Yes, Samsung does the same thing, but you have an SD card slot, and they don't occupy 1/4 of the storage of your internal storage. They don't. Okay, a little bit lesser than that. But iPhone, the iOS system, don't know why they always occupy 1/4 of your internal storage, which is quite a lot. Okay, so I would say that like if you switch to iPhone, you got to understand that part. Like there is something that you have to understand. If you're gonna be switching to there, you need to know that you have no memory card slot, and yeah, it's not gonna be cool. All right, so let's talk about the Note 20 Ultra. Okay, so the Note 20 Ultra, one of the downside is, especially in Vancouver, Canada, the Note 20 Ultra is only come with 128 gig. If you want to go a little bit higher, it's gonna be way more expensive. But the Note 20 Ultra, 128 gig, is very similar price than the Note 10 Plus. They didn't go cheaper, but they give us less storage. But I still go get it. It's because the Note 20 Ultra, they have 50 times zoom. So I tried it out. I did a lot of recordings on the. I did a lot of recordings on the the super zoom in with the with the moon and stuff like that. It's actually pretty cool. One of the downside is if you crack your screen inside here, okay? If you crack the screen right inside right here, you have to go replace it right away. That's my lesson right here. If you don't replace your screen right away, eventually there is dust gonna go in. And when the dust gonna go in, even though you replace the screen at the end, it will be blurry, it's not gonna be clear, especially the top part, okay? So if you have your screen cracked right here, make sure, fix it fast, okay? If you don't fix it fast, it will be, this part right here will be, it's not gonna get blurry, okay? So make sure you replace this fast, okay? It will help you out. But this part right here, no matter which case you're gonna get, this part here is gonna be very easy to crack. The Note 10 Plus right here, this phone right here, is a little bit better because it's completely flat. The camera lens is completely flat. I have no problem, no issue with this camera lens. This one right here, I have big issues. I'm so scared to even place my phone on the table. It's because this lens here, it will crack anytime, okay? Actually, when I cracked this camera lens, I actually don't remember how I cracked it. When I turned my phone like this, I was like, whoa, what happened? I didn't know what happened, right? I didn't even remember how I cracked this phone. And then at the end, it's just completely shattered. The first 2-3 months, it was okay. I can still take pictures. After the 3 months later, there's dust went inside. When it's getting cold, the weather getting cold, it started to get very blurry here because it's the glass, right? So at the end of the day, you have to be aware. If you crack this phone, Note 20 Ultra, you have to fix it right away. Do not let the water go in. If the water goes in, you can never take it out anymore. Your lens will be forever blurry, dusty, and it's not good, okay? So make sure that you understand this part. Okay, let's see. And then one more thing about the Note 20 Ultra, right? The S Pen, okay, the S Pen is actually a little bit better than the Note 10 Plus for sure, okay? Because it feels a little bit faster, so you actually feel like you're actually writing on the piece of paper, but you're writing on the screen instead of writing, like Note 10 Plus. Because as you know, the Note 10 Plus, the S Pen, is like, I think it's like 22 milliseconds. This one here is 9 milliseconds, right? So it's gonna be a little bit different, okay? So if you ask me, is Note 20 Ultra worth to buy? I would say yes, it's worth to buy. But if you want to save money and you want to get the premium phone, I think you should try the Note 10 Plus. If you have no option, let's just say there's nothing else out there and you want to buy a phone, Note 20 Ultra is good for you too, because this is the last I think Samsung series with the SD card slot, except the S20 FE. Okay, so this one here has SD card slot. It can go up to 1 terabyte. So every time, let's just say I finish taking pictures with my Sony camera, let's just say, and then I take out the SD card slot, right? The SD card right here, put in the micro SD cards inside here. And everything that I took from this this camera, it will show up on my phone. So these two phones, which is, I would say is really good, is because they have an SD card slot. Okay, so you can put your SD card inside here, take pictures. After you finish taking pictures, you take the SD card, put in here, and you're ready to go. You can see all the pictures. You can post on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram with no problem. So your picture will be high quality. If you are an iPhone user, the problem is you have to open the computer, you have to open the MacBook, you have to put the SD card into the MacBook, and you have to look through all the stuff. But MacBook cannot install Instagram, cannot install, like you cannot like do other stuff like what Samsung does, right? We can even edit the videos on the phone, on to go, right? So you got to understand that part. These two phones here, I really highly recommend if you can find these two phones and use it, because these phones can easily last 5 to 6 years if you know how to take care of them. And I do have clips, videos to show you how to make your phone last much longer, okay? Because all my relatives, not some, all my relatives, all my friends, most of my friends that like close friends, okay, all their phones, all their Samsung phone, it's been with them like 6. Mom still has the S3, my dad still has the S4, A8. They still have that phone and it's still working because there's a way to make this phone last longer. And let's just say you buy a very expensive phone, a folding phone. Let's just say what, $2,000, $3,000 Canadian, okay? But you use it for 5, 6 years. That is, it's worth it. If you go get an iPhone, it only lasts 4 years. The max I saw is only 4 years. 4 or 5 years, iPhone is dead, okay? Now you're going to go get another iPhone. And remember, when you go get a new iPhone, your stuff will be gone because they don't have enough power to transfer your information to a new iPhone. Your phone has to be properly running, have enough storage to transfer one phone to the other phone. If your iPhone or Samsung phone is halfway dead already, to the other phone, first, if it works, it will take 2 or 3 days. We've seen it before. I seen my client before we transfer iPhone to iPhone, it did say 3 days on the iPhone itself because they don't have enough power to transfer the stuff over. Now, the second thing is you may not even transfer because the phone is too old already. Not enough storage to transfer to the new phone, right? But I never had an issue, like I can say it right now, I never had an issue with old Samsung phone transfer to a new Samsung phone. Never had any issues, ever. So you got to understand this part, right? If you don't want to switch it, no problem, because it lasts. It lasts really long time. You can last like, I don't know, when's S3? S3, right now it's S20. So maybe like, what, 10 years almost? The phone is still working, right? S3, that's a long time ago, right? But the phone, I don't see an iPhone 4 out there anymore. I don't even see iPhone 5 anymore out there, right? iPhone SE, I don't see them anymore. No one using it because it doesn't last. But on the Samsung phone, it does last, right? LG doesn't last, Google doesn't last. I don't know, right? But at the end of the day, if you're able to find the Note 20 Ultra and the Note 10 Plus, these are the phones that like I would highly recommend you to get it. Is because first of all, they have S Pen. This S Pen is a remote control. You can use this button to take pictures. I don't know how many times I've been using this, right? So you can use this button to take pictures. You click, the button they will take pictures, right? Or if you want this to be like a PowerPoint, you want to show your project and stuff. This is a remote to swipe across, or you click that next page, next page. You want to show your phone on the PowerPoint on the projector. This is a projector remote control, right? So these are the stuff that a lot of people do not know about this. I don't know, because maybe in North America, not a lot of people promote these features, but these are very neat features. I did use this to teach one of the class with using this S Pen as a remote control, and then just keep swiping. And this phone recognize as in the remote control. If you use this motion, they will run. You just need to hold it and drag it, and then they will go to the next page, right? So these are the features on the S Pen, right? SD card, memory card. These two phones have memory cards, and these two phones had a very, very good cameras. I can tell you straight up, these two phones had a very, very good cameras. Even brand new, except the S21, I would say these two phones can beat any phone out there with the picture quality. Period. Right? They can use RAW. You can take pictures with RAW files, with the original RAW files on the phone. You don't have to download the third-party app. They have a promo. If you're on the dark scenery, you can use a promo to extend the shutter speed to capture all the light and take a picture. All you need is a tripod. That's it, right? So these two phones can do exactly what they said. A lot of people didn't know about the camera features. A lot of people talk about the AI, like the computer do everything for you. I get it. But what about the menu mode? What about the menu, the features? Only Samsung or LG has that features, or Huawei, that you can extend the shutter speed. iOS, white balance. You can manually do it, grab a tripod, take a picture, that's it, done, right? So these are the stuff that a lot of people didn't talk about it. And yeah, well, let's talk about the SAP 3 Flea. Okay, SAP Flip 3. Okay, so this one right here, I can tell you straight up, a lot of people, even I watch a lot of YouTube, a lot of people didn't talk about a lot of things about this phone, what this phone can do. Okay, a lot of time. Okay, I see on YouTube, right, there's a lot of people talk about the features and things like that, but let's talk about the lifestyle, what I really use on this phone that I feel very, very convenient and very, very powerful. So let's just say, okay, I'm gonna try to do this. Let's book it down. Okay, let's see. I don't know if I can do this. Okay, so just pretend this is the one time I actually figured out, wow, this is actually very useful. Never thought about this until when that happened. So my girlfriend was here, okay? She was, doing her hair, okay? Her hair salon, we went to salon and doing her hair. If you haven't watched a video, you should watch a video. And then she was like, sitting down and waiting for her hair to dry, right? In that machine. And then I start to play a YouTube video on here and then just place it like that. But remember, our eyes angle, right? We can only look this way. If this is a phone right like this, we have to look downward, which is uncomfortable because she has to sit back and let the hair dry. But because of this phone can flip up, she can actually sit back and watch the video. And when you actually watch the video on the let's say on a Z Flip, it will turn out to be like this. Halfway, okay, I show you, halfway up like this, You see that? And then this is just like a touchpad, you know what I mean? Whatever you want to do. That's pretty cool because she doesn't need to go down and look at your phone. She can just lean back, you know, still doing her hair, and she can still watch the video without even move a bit. That's one of the neat features I would say for this type of phone because it's kind of like, hey, you know what? Why there's not a lot of people talk about this? It's very neat, I would say, right? Okay, so let's get back to a normal face here. So one of the cool thing is, okay, there's one more cool thing is I know a lot of people, you know, talk about this already, but I use this a lot and I didn't see myself using this quite a bit, but my goodness, I use this quite a bit now. Is you double click. Okay, let's do it again. Is it there? Hold on. Let's go back a little bit. Okay. So double click the power button and then the camera is on. And remember, you're using the rear camera to take selfie. You're not using the front camera to take selfie, right? So, you know, the front camera, no matter which phone out there, you know, the front camera is always very, very bad, the quality. But the rear camera is always the best, right? Every single company always promote the front camera. I mean the rear camera. Now you're actually using the rear camera to take pictures, right? As in selfie. And just imagine how good is your rear camera. Now you can do a selfie. So every single selfie that we took is actually pretty good. And one of the cool thing is you don't need a phone stand because it's bendable, right? So you can just place it like this. I don't know if you can see it. Like that. So you can actually watch or take selfie if you have to take pictures with the front camera, then you can use it. You don't need to have a phone stand. And one of the cool thing is, I don't know if you can see it. Okay, let's wait. Do you see this? There you go. You see the screen right there? You can actually take pictures, preview, let's just say someone sitting there, they can actually see the screen, what they are doing, right? And then I say, okay, take a picture. And then, okay, they want to preview. They can see it right here. And then I say, okay, I will capture the picture. That's pretty cool, okay? So at the end of the day, these are the like neat little features. A lot of people don't really talk about this, but these are the very neat features that a lot of people, you know, need to know, because this phone, you don't need a phone stand anymore, right? You bend it a bit. It's not going to affect the picture anyway. It's going to be the same thing, right? You bend or not bend, it's going to be the same thing. Then why don't you bend it, right? It's going to be the same quality of the picture. It's going to be same megapixel. Why don't bend it? Now you don't need a phone stand, right? I can even like fold it like halfway like this. If I want to do like a tall building shots, I can keep bending, and it still doesn't close. Keep bending. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? Okay. See? Still didn't close. See that? I can do whatever I want and still doesn't bend. And still doesn't close. And I can take whatever shot I want. And I don't even need a tripod. I don't need anything to stand this phone up. Pretty cool, hey? So a lot of people don't talk about this on YouTube, but when you see this, it's actually pretty cool, because this is the next innovations, right? A lot of the people said that, why do you need a flip phone? Well, this is the only flip phones that have both side is screen. Yeah, people talk about, well, we had this before a long time ago. Well, before, this part is not even a screen. This is a screen. Now, both of them is a screen, right? We have a better camera lens, right? We have, how many people crack their screen, right? At the end of the day, when you finish using your phone, you close this, you will not smash your phone anymore. You don't need screen protector anymore because your screen is protected. You got to remember that your screen is fully protected, right? So, how good this is. And I can tell you how much I got this phone with contract, okay? So, roughly, okay? No, not roughly, exactly, actually. My mom paid $45 for her plan. I pay her extra $20, I can get this phone. So right now contract is 2 years, right? 20 times 24, how much is that? You tell me. That's how much I got this phone. 20 times 24. That's what? $480, I don't remember. So that's how much this phone is. I wouldn't mind trying a new phone like that rather than trying iPhone, right? But a lot of people do not know about this. Anyway, let's talk about the bad part about this phone, okay? Let's talk about the bad part about this phone, okay? There's things that you need to know first before you buy this phone. See if it's good for you or not. This phone here, this part here, is a little bit hot all the time. Not sure why. If you start using the phone quite a long time, this part will be a little bit hot, okay? But it doesn't really bother me because it will cool down very fast, okay? Secondly is, if you first time using this phone, let's just say you're on a call, and then when you close this, that means you hang up the phone. So in the setting in here, you need to shut it off. Or else, I did this multiple times, when I'm talking to someone on the phone, when I close this, I was like, oh, maybe go on speaker and stuff. You actually hang up the phone. So you have to shut it off in the menu mode inside here because you will be, doing the same thing what I did before. Okay. And then the final thing is, the final thing about this phone is when you, let's just say when you call someone calling you and stuff like that. Okay, let me go up a little bit. I can make it serious. No, not serious. If you answer the call, okay, let's just say someone calling you, your phone is closed. Someone is calling you, right? You swipe across, you can answer the phone. But the problem is, it will be on speakers. Okay? So you have to lower down your volume. Okay? And if you want to go back to your normal mode, you have to open the phone and then press on speaker, like the speaker off, then you can talk on the phone. But when if you didn't, set it off, set that thing off, when you shut off the phone, you will hang up the phone. I did that multiple times. Before you know what, I had enough. I had to shut it off, that one, okay? So once you close the phone like this, it's basically hang up the phone, okay? So you got to remember that, okay? Okay, let's talk about the S20 FE. That's what my girlfriend's got. And that phone, I can tell you right away, that phone is worth to buy. Because that phone, the camera, the battery, the durability, everything is so good. I think like the original price is $700 or $800 Canadian. She went on a contract and now she's paying $15 per month times 24, maybe $360. I don't remember, something like that. So she paid $360 with contract. That's the entire phone price, $360. So that phone is worth every single penny. Because you know why? Because S20 FE, considered 2021, that's the only phone in the market with the SD card slot. Okay, so first of all, that is a big plus. You should go get it if you insist to have SD card. And secondly is you are not missing out anything. Okay, it's a cheaper price because they don't have reversible charging. They don't have, I don't know what they don't have, but 8K video recordings, things like that. But the camera is good, the zooming is good, the nighttime shooting is good, the battery is good, and then the screen quality is good too. And remember, they have 120 hertz refresh rate as well too. Okay, so everything is in there. Just a little things that, I don't remember what they don't have inside, but still worth every single penny. Okay, S20 FE. Let me repeat again. S20 FE. If S21 is too expensive for you, go for S20 FE. That phone is really, really, really good. Very, very durable. Looks very, very beautiful. My girlfriend loves it. Like, there's so many different colors I know. But in Canada, there's only a few colors. But S20 FE, I would say, is one of the pretty good phone out there. And she only got what, $360. This is 400. This flip phone is like $480, something like that. I don't remember. But at the end of the day, it's worth every single penny. And one more thing. Oh my god. Galaxy Book Go. Okay, Galaxy Book Go. Okay, we purchased this laptop maybe like a couple days ago. Man, this laptop, I can tell you, if you're just looking for something to play with, something just to browse, anything like that, I would say this laptop, you should try it. Regular price is around $300 regular price, but this tablet, this computer is really light, very good battery. Well, because it's brand new, good battery, and it doesn't heat up. It's so like, yeah, it doesn't heat up. So I would say try this out. This is actually pretty good laptop. They use a USB-C chargers, okay, to charge your laptop. But this USB-C, you can use it for phones, things like that. So this is actually a very good laptop. And they have, what's this? Holy shit! Do they have headphone jack too? I don't know. They have a headphone jack. Then they have a micro SD card slot, not SD card slot, micro SD card slot. And they have only, one USB port, but you can expand to like multiple USB port, that's no problem. Yeah, and then that's it. I think this is a display port, and then that's it, a lock. So this laptop, $300, I think Boxing Day was $250, something like that. But this, worth every single penny if you want to take a look. Good for browsing. She used it quite a bit this time. And then look at this, we didn't charge at all 2 days ago already. Yeah, still more than halfway. Pretty light. I like it. This is a Samsung Galaxy Book Go. Samsung Galaxy Book Go. I will put the link at the in the description. You can take a look. But that is a pretty good tablet. All right. So this is it. This is the video. What I want to talk about. I know this is gonna be a long video. That's why I kind of like want to post it as in live, and then I'm gonna edit, and then I'm just gonna like I'm gonna like put some description, like the products and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, right now I got the Note 10 Plus, Note 20 Ultra, and the Z Flip 3. And then my girlfriend has a S20 FE A10. So A10, do not use it, do not buy it. It's not suitable for anyone, okay? That thing has only 32 gig, 4 gig RAM, maybe less than a year, your phone gonna die. Okay, very cheap phone, but no need. You don't need to buy phones like that. Okay, so the A10 no good. Okay, AA is still good. My mom's still using the S9 right now, still very good. Yeah. So at the end of the day, if you can get the Note series, get it. So February 9th, Samsung gonna announce the S22, most likely, okay? So S22 will be look like a Note series. They already kind of confirmed already a little bit. The image looks like a Note series, okay? With the S Pen slot, you can put your S Pen inside with the Bluetooth capability, so you can use your remote control. Everything will be on the S22, all right? So it will be announced around February 9th. And then I'm very excited to see what's going on with that phone, all right? Because this is the first time ever S series turned to be a Note series. So I'm pretty sure next year, this year, will be S, Z, Flip, and Fold. That's it, okay? And then I heard something like the tablet can be Fold too. So I don't know. Okay, so please subscribe my channel, share this video, and I will put all the link in the description. I hope this video will help you out. If you're still shopping for phones, I would highly recommend you to research more. Don't go for the name, go for what the features can give it to you, and go for the price point, because sometimes the price can give you a very nice features. Like I use this phone, I use this Flip, only $400 something, okay? This Flip, okay? They can do so many different things, okay? I still use this to watch free movies, not Netflix, okay? Remember, not Netflix, I don't use Netflix at all, but I still use a lot different apps to watch free movies, sports, TV shows, and Chinese series, and downloading music. Cool, right? So there's a lot of neat features on the Samsung phone that a lot of phones cannot do it. All right, so subscribe, stay safe. We have a pandemic again, so stay safe and have a good day. All right, bye, peace out. Okay.